Madame Margaret was not the kind of woman people ignored. Whenever she entered a room, people adjusted themselves. Some stood straighter, some lowered their voices, some smiled even when they had no reason to smile. She was the chairwoman of a large company she had built with her own hands. The company had offices, warehouses, houses, and many investments under it. People respected her because she was rich, but those who knew her well respected her more because she was strong. Life had not been easy for her. Her husband had died many years ago when their only son was still young. Many people thought Madame Margaret would become weak after that. Some even expected the business to fall. But she did not fall. She cried in private, wiped her tears, and continued. She worked harder than many men around her. She attended meetings, signed contracts, paid workers, settled court cases, and protected everything her husband had left behind. Over the years, the small business became a big company. But even with all her money, Madame Margaret's greatest joy was not her houses or cars. It was her only son, Nonso. Nonso had been abroad for some years, studying business. He was handsome, calm, and intelligent. Madame Margaret always spoke about him with pride, but she did not spoil him foolishly. She raised him to understand that money could buy comfort, but it could not buy character. That morning, Madame Margaret sat in her large office, going through some company documents. Her secretary, Rita, stood beside her desk with a file in her hand. Rita was a quiet woman in her 40s who had worked with Madame Margaret for many years.
Madam, these are the reports from the finance department.
Thank you, Rita. Nonso will be back soon.
That is good news, Ma. You must be very happy.
I am happy, Rita, but I am also thinking.
Thinking about what, Ma?
My son is grown now. He will soon take over many things in this company. But before that, I want him to settle down.
That is true, Ma. A good wife will help him.
A good wife. That is the problem. These days, it is not easy to know who is good and who is only acting. Many women will like Nonso because of my name. Some will like him because of the company. Some will like him because of the life they think he can give them.
That one is true.
But I don't want a woman who will marry my son and bring trouble into his life. I want someone who has a good heart. Someone who will stand with him. Someone who can respect people. Someone who will stand with him when things are not easy. Ma, are you already looking at somebody? I have been watching 3 young women in this company. 3, yes. Imani, Adana, and Nkechi.
Rita nodded slowly as each name settled in her mind. Imani worked in the accounts department. She was not loud. She came to work early, did her job, greeted people, and minded her business. She was the kind of person many people could overlook because she did not push herself forward. Adana worked in marketing. She was beautiful, smart, and confident. She knew how to talk, how to dress, and how to make people notice her. Nkechi worked in administration. She was quiet and soft-spoken. She always sounded respectful, especially when senior staff were around. Madame Margaret had watched all 3 of them for months. But Madame Margaret also knew that what people showed in the open was not always who they were inside.
I don't want to force Nonso. It is his life. He must choose for himself. But I want to put things in order. I will speak to them.
Let me hear how they answer. Should I call Imani first?
Yes, tell her to come.
Imani, Madam Margaret wants to see you.
Mima?
Come in. Good morning, Ma. Good morning, Imani. Sit down.
Thank you, Ma.
Relax, my dear. You are not in trouble.
Thank you, Ma.
Madame Margaret studied her for a moment. She liked the fact that Imani did not try to act too free. She also did not look proud. She just sat there quietly, waiting.
I called you because I want to tell you something important. My only son, Nonso, will soon return from abroad.
That is wonderful, Ma. Congratulations. You must be very happy. I am.
A mother who has waited many years to see her son come home will understand how I feel.
God has done it for you, Ma.
Yes, he has. Imani, I have been watching you.
Me, Ma?
Yes, you.
Ma, I hope I have not done anything wrong.
No, that is not why I called you. In fact, I called you here to praise your work and your character. I have watched the way you work. You come early, you do your job, you don't move around causing trouble, you respect people. Even people who are below your level, you still talk to them well.
Thank you, Ma.
I like that. Character is not only how you behave in front of your boss, it is also how you treat people who cannot do anything for you. That is why I want to talk to you about Nonso's marriage. My son is coming back. He is old enough to marry. I have been thinking of the kind of woman who may give him peace. I am not saying you must marry him. I am not saying he must marry you. I do not force people in matters of the heart. But I believe you are a good woman, and I would like you to meet him when he returns.
Ma, I don't even know what to say.
Say what is in your heart.
I am very grateful, but I believe whatever God wants will happen.
You are not excited?
I am grateful, Ma, truly. But I don't want to start dreaming too much about someone I have not met. Your son also has his own heart. He may come back and choose someone else.
I appreciate your honesty. That is a wise answer.
I just believe that marriage should not be forced. If two people are meant to be, it will happen naturally. Ma, I hope I did not speak too much.
No, my dear, you spoke well.
Thank you, Ma.
When Nonso comes back, I will let you know. For now, just continue being yourself.
I will, Ma.
And Imani?
Yes, Ma.
Do not mention this discussion to anyone.
I understand, Ma.
Thank you again, Ma. You may go. Imani. Imani. Ma? Never change your good heart because of anybody.
I will try my best, Ma.
She left the office quietly. Madame Margaret sat still for a moment after the door closed. Then she smiled to herself. Imani had answered well. She had not jumped. She had not started acting like the company already belonged to her. She had not even tried to pretend she was too humble. Her answer sounded real.
Rita,
Yes, Ma.
call Adana for me.
Yes, Ma. One woman had entered with humility. Now Madame Margaret wanted to see how the second one would answer.
About 10 minutes later, the door opened and Adana walked in with confidence. She was smiling even before she greeted.
Good morning, Ma.
Good morning, Adana.
Please sit.
Thank you, Ma. Adana, I called you because I want to tell you something important.
Yes, Ma, I am listening.
My son, Nonso, will soon return from abroad.
Wow, Ma, that is wonderful. Congratulations, Ma.
Thank you. He has been away for some years, but he is coming back now.
That is very good news, Ma. I know you must be happy.
I am. A mother will always be happy when her child comes home.
Yes, Ma, that is true.
I have been watching you, Adana.
Me, Ma?
Yes, you are beautiful, you are smart, you know how to speak to clients. You work hard when you want something. I have seen all that.
Thank you so much, Ma. I really appreciate it.
My son is old enough to marry, and I want him to marry a woman who will give him peace. I am not forcing him and I am not forcing you, but I feel you may be someone he can meet when he returns.
Ma! You mean your son?
Yes, my son.
Thank you, Ma. Thank you so much. I don't even know what to say. I am grateful, very grateful.
Nothing has happened yet. I only want you to be yourself when he comes.
Yes, Ma. Of course, Ma. I will be myself.
Also, do not discuss this with anybody in the office.
I won't, Ma. I promise.
You may go. Thank you again, Ma. God bless you, Ma. You will not regret even thinking about me.
She walked slowly, as if the floor now belonged to her. In her mind, she could already see herself sitting in a big car. She could see herself traveling outside the country. She could see workers greeting her with respect. Good morning, madam.
Welcome, madam.
Welcome, madam.
Please, madam.
Please, madam. The thought sweetened her heart. By the time she got back to her desk, she could no longer focus on work. She opened one file, closed it, then opened it again without reading anything. Her friend Ngozi noticed her face. Ngozi worked in the same department with Adana. She liked gossip and always wanted to know what was happening.
Adana, why are you smiling like this? Did Madame increase your salary? Some things are bigger than salary. Tell me now. Not here, too risky. I can't talk here. Ah, so it is big, very big.
Ngozi's eyes widened, but before she could ask another question, Adana picked up a file and pretended to be busy. Inside her mind, she was already calling herself the future daughter-in-law of Madame Margaret. Back in her office, Madame Margaret sat quietly for a while. Adana was smart, no doubt. She was beautiful and bold, but Madame Margaret had seen the excitement in her eyes too quickly.
Rita,
Yes, Ma.
call Nkechi for me.
Good morning, Ma. Good morning, Kechi. Sit down.
Nkechi sat with her hands placed neatly on her lap. Madame Margaret watched her. Nkechi always looked peaceful. Sometimes too peaceful. But Madame Margaret did not want to judge anyone without knowing more.
Nkechi, my son Nonso will soon return from abroad.
That is good news, Ma. Congratulations.
Thank you
You must have missed him.
very much. God has kept him for you. That is a big blessing. I called you because I have been watching you.
Me, Ma?
Yes, your calmness is impressive.
Thank you, Ma.
My son is old enough to marry. I am not forcing anything, but I believe you may be one of the women he can meet when he returns.
Ma, I am grateful. And you have suffered enough as a mother. You deserve to see your son happy.
Thank you, Nkechi.
You are welcome, Ma.
Please do not mention this discussion to anyone.
I won't, Ma.
Good, you may go.
Thank you, Ma. I am grateful. So Madam has been watching us. This is my chance. I must not lose it.
She did not run to tell anybody like Adana. She did not laugh or dance. She simply returned to her desk and opened her laptop. But she was no longer working. She was thinking. She wanted to know how to place herself in front of him before any other woman did. 2 days later, Nonso returned. The private jet landed in the afternoon, and Madame Margaret was already waiting. She did not send a driver. She came herself. The moment Nonso stepped out, she opened her arms.
My son.
Mom.
She held him tightly for a few seconds, as if she wanted to make sure he was truly there. Nonso was tall, handsome, and calm. He had smooth brown skin, neat hair, and a smile that made him look even younger than he was.
You are finally home.
I told you I would stop coming back.
Yes, but hearing it on the phone is not the same as seeing you with my eyes.
I missed you too.
As the driver moved, Madame Margaret kept looking at him. Nonso noticed and laughed.
Mom, why are you staring at me like that?
You have changed, my son.
Changed how?
You look more like your father now.
His father's memory still lived between them. He had died many years ago, but his absence was still there. Some days it was soft. Some days it was heavy. Later that evening, after Nonso had rested and eaten, Madame Margaret sat with him in the sitting room. She had waited for the right time to speak. Nonso noticed the look on her face.
Mom, you have something to say.
You know me too well.
You have been looking serious since evening.
It is about your future.
Sounds dangerous.
It is not dangerous, it is important.
Okay, I am listening.
You are back now. Soon, I want you to start coming to the company. I also want you to begin taking over some duties.
That one is expected.
There is another thing. But there is another thing.
Marriage? Mom, I just came back. At least let me breathe first.
You can breathe and still listen.
Mothers always know, don't they?
Yes, mothers. We think ahead.
So you have already started planning my marriage before I am even settled.
I am not planning it for you. I am only guiding you.
Guiding me with names, I'm sure.
Yes, 3 names.
3?
Imani, Adana, and Nkechi.
3? Mom, 3 women? Am I choosing a wife or conducting an interview?
Don't be silly. I only want you to meet them. They all work in the company. Adana is beautiful, smart, and confident. Nkechi is calm, soft-spoken, and respectful. Imani is gentle, respectful, and hardworking.
High praise indeed.
My son, I will not always be here.
Mom, don't talk like that.
I speak of life, not fear.
I understand, Mom. Good.
I am not saying I will die today. But life is life. When that time comes, I want you to have someone who will stand with you, not someone who will only enjoy your money.
I understand, Mom.
I have money. But money does not warm a lonely heart. Money does not give peace in marriage. I want a woman who will love you, advise you, and respect people around you.
That makes sense.
I don't care if she is the most beautiful woman in the world. If her heart is not good, she will bring trouble.
I understand. Mom, can I tell you something?
Yes.
If I meet these women as your son, they may not show me their real character.
What do you mean?
I want to enter as someone nobody will respect because of money.
So what do you want to do?
I don't want to enter the company as CEO yet. I want to enter as someone nobody respects because of money. I want to pretend to be a cleaner.
A cleaner? You want to carry mop and bucket in my company?
Yes, Mom. Mom, I know it sounds strange, but I have a reason for this. If they can respect me as a cleaner, then I will know who they really are. If they insult me, I will know. If anyone is kind to me when she thinks I have nothing, then I will know her heart. I don't want to marry beauty alone. I don't want to marry a sweet voice. I don't want to marry someone who loves your company. I want to marry someone who can see me, even when I look like nobody.
Madame Margaret looked at her son for a long time. The plan sounded strange, but deep inside she knew he was right.
A cleaner?
Yes, Mom.
Nonso, do you know how some people treat cleaners in offices?
That is exactly why I want to do it. If I come in as your son, everybody will smile. Everybody will behave well. Even the proud ones will pretend. But if I come in as a cleaner, they will not hide too much. I want to see how they talk to someone they think is poor. I want to see how those ladies will treat a man they believe is low.
You are truly your father's son.
Is that a yes?
Yes, but be careful.
I will.
It is a risky yes.
I can handle it.
You will not get angry and expose yourself when someone insults you?
I will try.
Try?
I will not expose myself.
Good. This plan is strange, but there is sense in it. The world treats the rich and the poor so differently. The world respects fine clothes more than good hearts.
That is what I want to know.
Many people will greet a rich man with 2 hands, but they will pass a poor man like dust.
That is what I want to know before I choose a wife.
I will help you.
Thank you, Mom.
But only 2 people will know the truth. You and I, and Emeka.
Who is Emeka?
Emeka is my operations manager. He has worked with me for 7 years. He is serious, quiet, and loyal. I trust him.
Then let him know.
Madame Margaret picked up her phone from the table and called him. Amika came in about 10 minutes later.
Good evening, Ma.
Good evening, Emeka. Sit down, sit down.
Good evening, Nonso. Welcome back, sir. Thank you.
Let's get straight to the point. Emeka, my son wants to enter the company as a cleaner.
A cleaner, Ma?
Yes. And nobody must know who he is.
Ma, that will not be easy. The staff are expecting him to resume soon. The staff are expecting your son to resume soon. If anyone recognizes him, nobody will recognize him. No one will. Most of them have not seen me in years, and I will not dress like this. What name should we use? My name. No need to change it. Nonso is common enough. Nobody will suspect anything. All right, we'll use Nonso.
Good. Arrange for him to join the cleaning team tomorrow morning. Let him wear an old uniform. Nothing special.
I will speak to Mr. Okoro. Who is Mr. Okoro? The cleaning supervisor. He is in charge of all cleaners. He does not need to know who you are. I will simply tell him you are a new temporary cleaner sent by management.
Mr. Okoro must not suspect anything. And Emeka, watch everything. Do not interfere unless it becomes necessary.
Yes, Sama. Then tomorrow, I start.
Tomorrow you start.
The next morning, Nonso arrived at the company before many staff came in. He was no longer dressed like Madame Margaret's son. He wore a faded, clean uniform that looked a little too loose on him. A small face cap covered part of his hair. He carried a mop, a bucket, a cleaning spray, and a small towel. If anyone had seen him the day before, they would not have believed this was the heir to a billion-dollar empire. Amika met him near the back entrance.
You are ready? Do I look poor enough? No surname. It is better that way.
A few minutes later, Mr. Okoro came in. He was a short, middle-aged man with tired eyes and a kind face. He had been working in the company for years and took his job seriously.
Mr. Okoro, this is Nonso. He will join your team for now. You have done cleaning work before. A little. This is serious work. Your floors and surfaces must shine. No excuses. This office is not a place for laziness. If they ask you to clean, you clean. If they spill tea, you wipe it. If they talk to you anyhow, don't answer them. Just do your work and go.
Yes, sir.
Start with reception. The floor must be clean before full work begins.
Nonso carried the bucket and followed him. The reception area was wide and bright. Chairs were arranged near one side, and the front desk stood close to the glass doors. Nonso poured water into the bucket, added detergent, dipped the mop inside, and began to clean. At first the place was quiet. Then workers started coming in. Some walked past him without looking down. Some stepped around the wet floor as if he was part of the furniture. One man even dropped a small paper cup on the floor after drinking water and continued walking. Nonso looked at the cup.
It feels
Then
like I
he
don't
picked it up
exist
quietly
here.
and threw it away.
Nobody knew he was the chairwoman's son. To them, he was just a cleaner with a mop in his hand.
A few minutes later, Imani entered. She came early, holding her handbag and a small food flask. She stopped immediately when she saw the wet floor. Nonso looked up.
Good morning. Sorry, let me wait a little for the floor to dry so I don't spoil your work.
Good morning, Ma. You can pass. I will wipe that side again.
No, don't worry.
All right.
You have already cleaned it. I can wait.
When the floor became less wet, Imani stepped carefully.
Thank you.
I should be thanking you
For what?
for being patient.
Work is work. If someone has cleaned a place, the least I can do is not spoil it.
So this is Imani. The first sign was good.
A little while later, Adana entered. There was no way to miss her. Her heels made sharp sounds against the floor. She wore a fine dress, carried a stylish handbag, and walked as if the whole reception was waiting for her. Nonso was still mopping one side of the floor.
Good morning, Ma. Please be careful. The floor is still wet.
Excuse you, are you implying I can't see?
Sorry, Ma. I only said the floor is wet.
And you chose now to mop, right when people were coming in.
I was just following the schedule, Ma.
And so, is this the time you're supposed to be mopping where important people are passing?
I am sorry, Ma.
Some of you are just lazy and sloppy. Common cleaning work, you cannot even arrange yourself well. Clean it again. That is your work.
Nonso stood still for a moment. His hand tightened around the mop, but he held himself. He remembered what he had promised his mother. Do not expose yourself, do not react, watch. So he bent down, rinsed the mop, and cleaned the floor again. But this time his mind was clear. Adana had shown him the first sign of who she really was. She had not known him for even 5 minutes, yet she had already spoken to him like he was nothing. Nonso looked toward the hallway where she had disappeared. Then he quietly continued his work. Later that morning, Nonso moved to the hallway. He was wiping the glass door near the administrative office when Nkechi came out with a file in her hand. At first, she passed him like she did not see him. Nonso noticed, but he kept cleaning. Then 2 senior staff walked into the hallway, talking softly. Nkechi saw them and stopped at once. Her face changed.
Well done. You are trying.
Thank you, Ma.
That is good of you. Some people don't even greet cleaners. No, everybody deserves respect.
Thank you, Madam.
The moment they turned the corner, Nkechi's smile disappeared. She looked at Nonso's bucket near her office door and frowned.
Move that bucket away from my office. Move it away from my office. It is making the place look dirty.
I'm sorry, Ma.
And next time, don't block people's entrance with cleaning things.
Yes, Ma.
So this one is kind only when people are watching, he thought. He said nothing. He moved the bucket to the side and continued his work. For the next few days, Nonso worked like every other cleaner in the company. He cleaned the conference room after meetings. He wiped the long table, packed used water bottles, and arranged the chairs back in place. He cleaned the glass doors every morning. He emptied dustbins filled with torn papers, food packs, and old receipts. He wiped spilled tea from office floors. He carried heavy buckets from one end of the building to another. Some staff thanked him. Many did not. Because they thought he was just a cleaner, they spoke freely around him. One afternoon, while Nonso was emptying a dustbin near the marketing office, 2 workers stood close to the printer, gossiping.
Adana thinks she is already madam of this place. Leave her. Since Madam Margaret called her, she has changed.
If Madam Margaret's son takes over, I hope he will not come and change everything. Some of us are enjoying things like this.
You better behave. Nobody knows who is watching.
Nonso almost smiled. If only they knew. But through all the noise, Imani remained the same. Every morning she greeted him.
Good morning, Nonso.
Good morning, Ma.
I hope work is not too much today.
It is fine, Ma.
Good. I worry sometimes.
Thank you for remembering my name.
Of course, Nonso. Take care.
She greeted him in the hallway, near the stairs, beside the dustbins, even when nobody else was there. One afternoon, after a long management meeting, Nonso was cleaning the conference room alone. Imani was passing with some files when she saw him.
Nonso,
Ma,
you look tired.
it is part of the work.
Have you eaten?
I will eat later.
What time is later?
Nonso did not answer. Imani looked at him for a moment, then turned and walked away. Nonso thought she had gone.
Please take this. You have been working since morning.
Ma, I don't want to trouble you.
You are not troubling me. Take it before the water becomes warm. You cleaners do so much work.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Why are you kind to me?
Why should I not be kind?
Some people think cleaners are not worth their time.
Well, I think everyone deserves kindness.
Some people think cleaners are not worth their time.
That is their problem. Work is work. You're doing your own. I am doing mine. Nobody is better than anybody.
Nonso became quiet. Those words entered his heart. Nobody is better than anybody. He had heard many people speak sweet words before, but Imani's own felt real because she was not trying to impress anyone.
Eat before you continue.
I will.
Good.
Nonso stood there for a moment, holding the water and snack like they were more valuable than gold. From that day, he started watching Imani differently. Meanwhile, Adana had changed completely. Since the day Madame Margaret called her, she no longer behaved like an ordinary staff member. Her dresses became louder, her heels became higher, her perfume announced her before she entered any room. One morning she sat with Ngozi during break. Ngozi was her close friend in the office. She liked gossip and always stayed near Adana, because Adana made office drama look like a movie.
Ngozi, very soon people will know my real level in this company. Are you still talking about what Madame told you? Madame did not call me for nothing. Her son is coming back. And when he sees me, what else will he be looking for?
Adana, you have started again.
I am serious. Some people better respect me now before it is too late. Who are you talking about? Everybody, especially those who pretend they are humble.
Later that day, Adana saw Nonso wiping the small table near her department.
Cleaner boy!
Ma?
Come and wipe my table.
Ma, I wiped it earlier.
Did I ask you what you wiped earlier? I said wipe it again.
Nonso picked up his towel and walked to her table. Adana watched him bend as he cleaned it. Then she picked up a pack of juice from her desk, opened it, and poured some on the floor beside her chair. Nonso paused. Adana smiled.
Oh, see what you're allowed to happen. Nonso, you clumsy fool. Clean this up now. Look at you, Nonso. Is this what you call a life? Cleaning up after people like us? Pathetic. You should be ashamed. Look at you. You are even handsome small, but what is the use? All this face, and you are only cleaning after people. Some people are born to sit in offices.
Is there anything else, ma'am?
Some are born to carry bucket. Go. And don't leave that floor sticky.
He was not angry. He was learning.
Adana was showing him everything he needed to see. Nkechi, on the other hand, did not make noise like Adana. She moved quietly. She smiled softly. She spoke gently. But she was busy in her own way. She started bringing small gifts to Rita, Madame Margaret's secretary.
Auntie Rita, I saw this on my way to work and remembered you. For me? Yes, ma, just small something. Thank you. Thank you. Auntie Rita, hope Madame is not too stressed these days.
She's fine.
Thank God. I know her son is coming back soon. She must be excited.
Yes, she is.
Do you know what kind of woman he likes? Some men like quiet women, some like bold women.
Nkechi, why are you asking?
No reason. I just know Madame has been waiting for him.
When it is time, everyone will know.
Auntie Rita, don't mind me. I just like gist.
She had not gotten anything. After that, she started acting friendly with Imani.
Imani, yes? You look so beautiful today. Oh, thank you. And your work is always so perfect. You are always so calm. I like that about you. Thank you. I hope work is not too much. It is fine. Madame Margaret likes you. Why did you say that?
Nothing. I just noticed things. Anyway, you're a good person. Thank you.
Nonso, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, ma.
Have you eaten today?
Yes, ma. Thank you.
You know that cleaner well? He works here. I greet him like I greet others. Yes, you are always nice to poor people.
Imani looked at her, not sure what she meant by that.
I mean it in a good way. He is handsome. Maybe that is why she's being extra nice. No. Imani is nice to many poor people. It may be nothing.
Adana also started noticing. Every morning she saw Imani greet Nonso.
Imani. Yes? Come. I want to talk to you. What is all this drama you are doing?
What drama?
You and that cleaner. Every morning, good morning. Acting like the mother of the cleaners.
I greet people.
Is that a problem? Please stop pretending.
Besides, Madam Margaret was calling us.
But let us be honest. You are not my competition.
I'm not competing with you, Adana.
That is what people say when they know they cannot win. I am serious. Nonso will never choose a classless girl like you.
Why are you fighting over a man you haven't even met?
You have not even met the man. How can you be fighting over someone you don't know? I don't need to meet him to know my worth.
Then why are you disturbed by me greeting a cleaner?
If you are sure of yourself, face your work and wait for him. You are very rude for someone acting humble.
I am not rude. I just don't like unnecessary trouble.
Keep pretending you will know where you belong.
She turned and walked away. Imani stood there for a few seconds, then shook her head and returned to her office. Nonso had been nearby, wiping the glass railing. He heard everything. He lowered his head and smiled to himself. Imani had not fought. She had not insulted. She had simply told the truth. And the more Nonso watched her, the more his heart became interested. Imani was not trying to impress anybody. That was what touched him most. She behaved the same way whether people were watching or not. A few days later, Nkechi approached Imani near the small staff kitchen.
Imani. Yes? Can I ask you something?
Do you truly have interest in Madam Margaret's son?
Why are you asking me that?
Nothing. I just want to know.
I am not thinking too much about it. You're not thinking too much about it. My sister, be wise. If such a rich man likes you, don't waste the chance.
Nkechi, I cannot marry a man just because he is rich. Who said only because he is rich? But money is important.
Yes, money is important.
But peace is also important. Character is important.
I don't want to enter a marriage where I will be smiling outside and crying inside.
So if Madam Margaret's son likes you now, you will say no?
I did not say that. I just want to know the person first. I said I want to know the person first. I don't want to marry a name. I want to marry a man.
You are very deep.
I am just being honest.
I hear you. Imani is trying to act holy, as if she will reject a rich man if he comes.
That same morning, trouble started in the hallway. Adana was walking from the staff kitchen with a cup of tea in her hand. She was wearing a fitted dress and high heels, moving like someone who wanted everybody to notice her. A junior staff member named Uche came out from the records room carrying files. Uche was young and still new in the company. He did not see Adana coming. They bumped into each other. The tea spilled. Some of it touched Adana's hand. The rest poured on the floor.
Are you mad?
I'm sorry, Ma. I didn't see you.
You didn't see me? Are your eyes for decoration?
I'm sorry, Ma. It was a mistake.
Cleaner boy,
Ma?
come and clean this nonsense immediately.
I'm so sorry, Ma. It was an accident. Please forgive me. Ma, please, I'm sorry.
Get out of my front.
Ma, please, can you shift a little so I can clean there?
No, clean around them. People like you are paid for this.
Imani was coming from the accounts office when she saw what was happening. She stopped. Her face changed.
Adana, there is no need for that. No need for what? There is no need to humiliate him. So now you are defending a cleaner? He is a person before he's a cleaner. Please leave me. You are defending him because that is your level. He is doing honest work. That does not make him less than you. All of you should continue watching film.
Nonso finished cleaning the floor. Uche came close to him quietly.
Thank you. It is okay.
After the tea spill, Nkechi saw that some staff were still talking about what happened. She also saw 2 senior workers standing near the corner. So she stepped forward with her soft voice.
Adana should not have spoken like that. Workers should not be insulted because of their position.
That is true, Nkechi.
Everybody deserves respect.
Some staff looked at her with approval. Nonso watched quietly. Later, when the hallway was empty, Nkechi met him near the cleaning store.
Nonso,
Ma?
don't misunderstand what happened earlier.
I don't understand.
I only spoke because Adana was making noise. I only spoke because Adana was making too much noise. She was embarrassing everyone. So don't think I defended you because we are equal or anything like that.
I understand, Ma.
I don't like when people get the wrong idea.
Now he was sure. Nkechi's kindness was for the eyes of people. She cared more about looking good than doing good. That evening, Nonso returned home tired.
My cleaner son is back.
Mom, today was something else.
What happened?
It's about Adana. Adana shouted at Uche because of the tea. She made me clean around her shoes and said people like me were paid for that.
She said that?
Imani defended me. She told Adana I was doing honest work and that it did not make me less than her.
That girl has a good heart.
She does. And she does not even know who I am.
What about Nkechi?
That one is more careful.
How?
Nkechi presents a different face to the world than she does in private.
And you have seen this private behavior?
She defended me in front of people after the incident. Everybody thought she was kind. But later, when we were alone, she said she only spoke because Adana was making noise. Mom, Nkechi knows how to act.
I thought as much, but I wanted to be sure.
She is not like Adana. Adana shows her pride openly. Nkechi hides her own.
And what of Imani? So it has reached sniling stage?
Mom, please.
I asked a simple question.
She is different. She is kind even when nobody is watching.
Keep watching. Do not rush your heart.
I know.
The test is not over.
I know, Mom.
The following day, Madame Margaret sent a message through the office system.
All staff are to gather in the conference room by 10 o'clock.
Conference room? Today? Maybe Madame is introducing her son today.
Maybe she wants to announce the new CEO.
Adana heard it and became excited. She dressed carefully that morning. Her makeup was bright, her dress was expensive.
Adana, take it easy. Today may be my day.
Nkechi also dressed carefully but in a different way. She wore a simple dress, not too loud, not too plain. She wanted to look calm and wife material. Imani dressed normally. She came to work, arranged her desk and continued with her report. By 10 o'clock, the conference room was full. Nonso stood near the side wall with a cleaning cloth in his hand, pretending to wipe the glass panel. Madame Margaret entered with Emeka beside her.
Good morning, Ma.
Good morning. Please be seated. I want to thank all of you for your work. This company has grown because many people have played their part. I have worked for many years, and soon I will begin to step back from daily company work. My son will take over at the right time. But until then, Emeka will represent me in some company matters.
All eyes moved to Emeka.
Good morning, everyone. I look forward to working more closely with all of you. Let us keep things peaceful, serious, and productive.
The staff clapped. Adana clapped too, but her mind was not on the speech. At first, she was disappointed that Madame Margaret had not introduced Nonso, but as she looked at Emeka in his designer suit, her interest shifted. She leaned toward Ngozi and whispered, This
Emeka is not bad at all.
I thought you were waiting for Madame's son.
Am I married to him yet? Adana,
Nkechi also watched Emeka, but not with the same open excitement. She wondered how much he knew. If anyone in that company had information about Nonso, it would be him. Later that day, Adana began her own plan. She went to Emeka's office with a cup of coffee.
I brought you coffee. I know today must be stressful for you.
Thank you.
The next day she came again. This time she complimented his tie.
Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon, Adana.
Sir, this tie is very fine. You have good taste.
Thank you.
Another day she laughed too much at a small joke he made during a department meeting. Ngozi noticed everything. During lunch she pulled Adana aside.
With Emeka, people are watching. Let them watch.
I can manage Emeka for now.
If Madame Margaret's son wants to delay, I can manage Emeka for now.
Manage? Emeka looks rich and important.
Yes. Is he not important? Does he not look rich?
Adana, this is risky. I am too beautiful to suffer.
My dear, I am too beautiful to suffer.
Nonso heard the last sentence while cleaning the glass door near Emeka's office. He shook his head quietly. Adana was not searching for love. She was searching for comfort, power, and money. Nkechi also started getting close to Emeka, but she did it with more sense. She did not bring coffee every day. She did not laugh loudly. She came with files and questions.
Sir, please, I need advice on this report.
Let me see. Adjust this section and send the revised copy to administration before close of work.
Yes, sir. Thank you. Sir, a quick question about Madame Margaret.
Yes,
Sir, I hope Madame is not too stressed these days.
she is fine.
One afternoon she stayed longer than usual. Sir, she said softly.
Sir, Has Madam's son returned secretly?
Why do you ask?
No reason. I just know Madam likes doing things quietly.
Focus on your work, Nkechi. When Madam wants the staff to know anything, she will tell them.
Yes, sir. Of course.
But Emeka had seen enough.
That evening he told Madam Margaret,
Ma, Nkechi is asking too many questions about your son.
What kind of questions? Madam,
Nkechi wants to know if Nonso has returned secretly. She wants to know things that do not concern her work.
Nonso was right. She is not as innocent as she looks.
while Adana chased position loudly and Nkechi chased information quietly, Nonso continued to watch Imani. One afternoon, an older cleaner named Mama Joy was trying to lift a heavy bag of waste near the back corridor.
Imani, this heavy bag no be your work, oh. You be office person, no be cleaner.
It is not about work. It is too heavy for one person.
Thank you, my dear.
Nonso saw them from the other end of the corridor. Another day, one staff member threw paper on the floor near two interns.
Pick that.
No,
What?
you dropped it. Pick it up yourself.
Are you serious?
Yes. They are interns, not dustbins.
Thank you, Imani. Thank you, Ma.
Don't worry. Just do your work well.
Nonso watched quietly again. That day, he knew Imani's kindness was not an act. It was who she was. His feelings for her grew stronger every day.
Imani was not performing kindness. She was living it.
One evening after work, Imani stayed late to finish some documents. Most staff had gone home. Nonso was tidying up nearby, arranging chairs and picking small papers from the floor. Imani carried a pile of files from her desk, but as she turned, some of them slipped from her hand.
Oh no.
Let me help you.
A mother sees what others do not see. A mother knows what others do not know. A mother watches in the
Sorry.
It's okay.
You work late a lot.
Sometimes, I like to finish what I start.
That is good.
What about you? You're always working too.
That is my job.
I know.
Struggle is part of life. You keep going.
But you don't complain.
I have known struggle. When someone wants to become better in life, he cannot be ashamed of hard work.
So cleaning is not where you want to stop.
No. It is just where I am now.
Don't be ashamed of honest work. Some people wear suits and still have dirty hands.
You really believe that?
Yes. A job does not define a person's value. Your heart does.
They stood there quietly. From that evening, they became friends. Not the loud kind of friendship that everybody would notice. It was simple. Sometimes they talked after work. Sometimes Imani asked if he had eaten.
Did you eat today?
I did. You?
I did, thank you.
Let me take some.
After some days, Nonso gathered courage. It was evening again. Most workers had left. Imani was about to leave when Nonso called her.
Imani,
Yes?
Can I talk to you for a minute?
Okay.
I don't know how to say this.
Just say it.
I like you. Deeply. I know I am just a cleaner. I may not have much. But my feelings are real. I don't want to disturb you. If you don't feel the same way, I will understand.
I like you too.
You do? You don't care that I am only a cleaner?
No. From the first day I saw you, I felt something. I don't know how to explain it.
You liked me from the first day.
Don't make me repeat it too much.
But you are not ashamed?
Why should I be ashamed of a man who works hard? I like your calmness. I like how you don't talk too much. I like how you respect people even when they don't respect you.
You don't know what that means to me.
I mean it.
We should keep this quiet.
I agree. No office gossip. I don't want office gossip.
I understand. I don't want Adana's mouth.
They did not want people using their love as entertainment, so they kept it private. In the hallway, they exchanged small smiles. Sometimes Imani left food or water for him near the cleaning store.
She did not know she was being watched. She did not know there was a careful soft test. She's lived a careful life the careful soft way. She had
Sometimes Nonso wrote small notes and slipped them into her file when no one was watching. One note said, "Don't let this office steal your peace." Imani smiled the whole day after reading it.
This buka is always a treat after work. The best part is sharing it with you.
a mother sees.
Their love was simple. It was quiet. It was real. But quiet things did not stay hidden forever. Adana started noticing. She noticed the smiles. She noticed how Imani's face changed whenever Nonso passed. At first, she was disgusted.
So Imani has lowered herself to a cleaner. Maybe she likes him. Likes who? That cleaner boy? Let her continue. At least she has removed herself from the competition.
But deep down, Adana was still irritated. Nkechi also started noticing. But her own suspicion was different. She watched Nonso more carefully now. The way he spoke sometimes did not sound like a poor cleaner. The way he carried himself was too calm. The way Emeka looked at him sometimes made her wonder. One evening, Nkechi stood by her office door and watched Nonso and Imani exchange a small smile.
There is something about this cleaner.
Adana noticed too, but her own mind did not go that far. To her, Imani had only disgraced herself.
Have you seen the way Imani has been smiling at that cleaner?
I have noticed small.
Small? That girl is shameless. Madam Margaret called her about her son, yet she is following cleaner. Maybe they are just friends. Friends? I don't trust that kind of friendship. I want you to follow them this evening.
But they might see me. What if they catch me following them?
Then don't let them see you. I want to know what is going on.
Ngozi did not like the idea, but she also did not like offending Adana. That evening, when most of the staff had gone home, Ngozi waited near the side entrance. She pretended to be pressing her phone. A few minutes later, Imani came out. Nonso was already waiting near the back of the building with his mop bucket beside him. Ngozi moved quietly behind a wall. Imani walked up to Nonso with a soft smile.
You waited.
I said I would.
A mother mother sees what others do not see. A mother knows what others do not know. A mother watches in the careful, soft quiet, while the careful, soft seeds a child is planted slowly grow. I lost this careful.
Hey,
Immediately, Imani walked away, and Ngozi rushed back toward the office. Adana was waiting near the hallway, restless.
What did you see?
I saw them holding hands.
Holding hands? Yes, and Imani hugged him before leaving. She hugged that cleaner?
With my 2 eyes. I'm going to expose Imani.
Imani has disgraced herself. So after all her quiet face, she's dating a cleaner. She did not do anything wrong. She is an adult and she can date whoever she wants. I don't care. We have to expose her before she ruins us. Adana, be careful. Careful for what? Imani should be the careful one. Let Madam hear that the woman she is considering for her son is busy hugging cleaners.
But Nkechi found out in her own way. The next morning, Nonso came early as usual. He had written a small note for Imani and wanted to place it on her desk before people arrived. The note was simple. Don't let anybody make you feel small. You have a heart many people can never buy. He folded it and slipped into the accounts office. He thought no one was watching, but Nkechi had come early too.
I saw you wiping the careful's glass that morning, and I waited for the careful floor to dry. Because the careful soft work of your careful soft hands deserve respect. I will not walk through it like a lie. You looked up and you said good morning, and your careful soft eyes were calm and kind. And I did not know you were the careful son of the careful soft owner. I only knew you carried peace inside your mind.
I saw you bring me a careful soft bottle of cold water when the careful soft sweat was running down my face, and you didn't ask me what my last name was.
Why would Imani love a poor cleaner over the madam's billionaire son?
Unlike Adana, Nkechi did not shout. She did not run to tell anyone.
There is something about him. His eyes are too steady. His speech is too calm.
Even when people insulted him, he carried himself like someone who was only waiting for time. But she could not place her hand on it. What if he is not ordinary? She whispered. Then she shook her head. No, let me not think too far. Still, from that morning, Nkechi made a new plan. She would get closer to Nonso, but not too close. She did not want anything to spoil her chance of becoming Madame Margaret's daughter-in-law. She wanted to keep one hand near the cleaner and one eye on Madame Margaret's son. The next day, Adana confronted Imani.
Imani,
Yes?
I know your secret.
What secret?
Don't act innocent. I know you're dating that cleaner. Are you not ashamed?
No.
Last time I checked, there is no rule against dating in this company. You are dating a cleaner and you are not ashamed?
Why should I be ashamed?
Because it is shameful. Madame Margaret called you about her son, and you went to choose a poor cleaner.
Do not insult him. I chose a person.
Please keep quiet. I will report you to Madame Margaret. I have done nothing wrong. You will lose your job and the whole office will laugh at you.
I am not hiding.
That boy is poor and useless.
A man is not useless because he is poor.
A person is useless when they have no good heart. Good heart? Will good heart put food on the table? Will good heart buy the latest phones? Will good heart take you abroad?
I don't care about those material things the way you do.
I only know that my heart beats fast when I am with Nonso. He gives me peace. Peace will not pay bills. Money without peace can still make a woman cry every night. You will regret this.
Maybe. But at least it will be my choice.
Adana turned and stormed out. From that day, Nkechi changed her behavior toward Nonso. She started greeting him sweetly in the hallway.
Good morning, Nonso.
Good morning, Ma.
One afternoon, she brought him a small pack of snacks in front of 2 staff members.
You have been working since morning. Take this.
Thank you, Ma.
Nkechi smiled as if she had done something from her heart. But Nonso knew. This was not kindness. This was calculation. Another day, she met him near the cleaning store.
You look tired.
I am fine, Ma.
You work too much. Imani does not even look like someone who understands your struggle.
What do you mean?
I don't want to talk too much. But sometimes people use others to prove a point. Maybe Imani is only using you to show that she is humble. You know, some people like to look good in front of others.
And you are telling me this because...
Because I care. If you ever need a real friend, I am here.
Thank you, Ma.
Nkechi smiled, thinking she had planted something in his mind. But Nonso did not fall for it. He walked away knowing that Nkechi was more dangerous than Adana. Adana's pride was loud, but Nkechi's own came with a soft voice. Adana did not stop threatening Imani. For 2 days, she kept making comments.
Some people think cleaners are husbands. Can't even keep their stories straight. Some people want to marry poverty. Some people will soon be exposed. Their days are numbered.
Imani ignored her at first, but one afternoon Adana followed her into the hallway and blocked her path.
I am going to Madam Margaret now. Let us see if she will still consider you when she hears what you have been doing. What are you doing?
Calling Madam Margaret myself.
You are joking. Hello, Imani. Good afternoon, Ma. Good afternoon, my dear. How are you?
I am fine, Ma. Please, I want to tell you something.
Go ahead.
Ma, I am no longer interested in meeting your son for marriage.
Why, my dear?
Because I have found someone I love.
Who is he?
He is a good man. His name is Nonso. He works as a cleaner in the company.
Thank you for your honesty. I would like to see you this weekend.
Thank you, Ma.
Come early.
Yes, Ma.
Honey, you have finished yourself. That is your opinion. One less person to compete with.
Thank you for removing yourself.
Imani did not answer. She walked away quietly, but her heart was beating fast. She did not know whether Madam Margaret was angry or disappointed. All she knew was that she had told the truth. That same evening, Madam Margaret called all 3 ladies separately. First, she called Imani and reminded her to come that weekend. Then she called Adana.
Good evening, Ma. Adana, I want to see you this weekend.
Yes, Ma'am, I will come, Ma. Thank you, Mama. And Gozi, I am finally going to meet Madam's son.
Finally. Madam wants to introduce me to her son. Are you sure?
What else can it be? Imani has already disgraced herself. It remains me and Nkechi.
Later, Madam Margaret called Nkechi too.
Nkechi, I want to see you this weekend.
Yes, Ma, I will be there.
Why all 3 of us? She did not like it. Something was not clear. Imani was nervous. Adana was excited. Nkechi was suspicious, but Nonso knew the truth would soon come out. That weekend, Imani arrived first.
She stood aside when the careful soft floor was still wet, because the careful soft cleaner had worked too hard for her steps to spoil. She brought a careful soft bottle of cold water from her own careful soft handbag, because a careful soft...
Imani, welcome.
Good afternoon, Ma.
How are you?
I am fine, Ma.
Sit down, my dear.
Imani sat, but her heart was not calm. She expected Madame Margaret to ask her why she had chosen a cleaner over her son. Instead, Madame Margaret smiled.
Do not be afraid.
Imani nodded, but she was still nervous. Then she heard footsteps. She turned. Nonso walked into the room, but he was not wearing a cleaner uniform. He wore a neat shirt, fine trousers, and clean shoes. His hair was well brushed. He looked rich, calm, and responsible.
Nonso,
Imani,
what is going on?
Imani, this is my son.
Your son? Yes.
My only son.
my full name is Nonso Williams. I am sorry I did not tell you.
You mean all this time?
I can explain. I pretended to be a cleaner because I wanted to know who would love me without money. I wanted to see who would respect me when they thought I had nothing.
I don't know what to say.
I don't even know what to say.
I know I should have told you earlier, but what I felt for you became real. You loved me when you thought I was just a cleaner.
I am not angry. I am only shocked.
My daughter, you followed your heart. That is not a small thing.
So you are the son Adana and Nkechi have been waiting for.
Yes.
I am happy I did not choose a name. I am happy I chose you.
Before he could respond, they heard a car outside. Madame Margaret leaned back.
Adana is here.
Proudly, with bright makeup, shining jewelry, and a perfume that entered the room before she did.
Good afternoon, Ma.
Good afternoon, Adana.
Come in. What is the cleaner doing here? What is this dirty cleaner doing here? You? Who allowed you into Madame's sitting room? Look. So you borrowed fine clothes today. You think wearing fine clothes will remove the stench of poverty on you? Ma, please tell this cleaner to stand up. Important people are coming. I thought you called me to meet your son. Stand up. You better stand up before you embarrass yourself. Wearing fine shirt does not change who you are. You do not know your level. Some people don't know their level. Yesterday you were carrying mop. Today you are sitting like a guest. Please don't tell me you are trying to impress Madame so she can promote you from cleaner to driver.
Nonso only watched her. She was destroying herself with her own mouth.
Then the door opened again. Nkechi entered.
Good afternoon, Ma. Good afternoon, Nkechi.
Nkechi stepped in and saw Nonso. She stopped. Her eyes moved from his clothes to his face, then to Imani, then to Madame Margaret. Immediately, she understood that something was not normal. Unlike Adana, she did not insult him. Her face softened quickly.
Nonso, you look different today. Nkechi. You also know this cleaner. I always knew there was something special about him.
Really?
Yes. From the first day, I knew you were not like other people.
Is that why you warned me not to misunderstand your kindness? That day after you defended me in front of staff, you came to tell me something else when no one was watching.
I did not mean it like that. Why are you standing like you want to give speech?
My full name is Nonso Chukwemeka Williams, the only son of Madame Margaret Williams. I am the same cleaner you all saw in the office.
What?
Yes, it's true. Yes, it was a test.
No, that is not possible.
It is possible.
You are Madame's son?
Nonso did not answer. He did not need to. Madame Margaret looked at the three women.
This test was not about who was the most beautiful. It was not about who was the most educated or who dressed better. It was about character.
Adana could not move. Her face had lost all the pride she carried into the room with. The same man she had called cleaner was standing before her as Madame Margaret's only son, Nonso Williams, the heir she had been dreaming about.
Adana, do you remember how you spoke to cleaners in the office?
Ma,
Do you remember how you insulted Nonso when you thought he was nobody? You threatened workers. You carried yourself as if you already owned the company. You chased Emeka because you thought he had money and power. You were actively seducing him.
you spoke to people like they were beneath you. Ma, please. I am sorry. I did not know.
You did not know what?
I swear, I didn't know.
You did not know he was my son, so you thought it was safe to insult him.
Please forgive me. I made a mistake. I can change.
Change is not proved by crying. Tears do not prove change. Character is what you do when you think no one important is watching.
Nonso, please. I made a mistake.
No.
I was angry. I didn't mean all those things. I am sorry. Please give me another chance.
I cannot.
Ma, please.
You wanted my son, but you did not even know how to respect a man you thought was poor.
Please.
You never loved me. You loved the money you thought I had. You loved my mother's name. You loved the position you imagined. You loved the idea of staff bowing to you.
No, Nonso, please. I can change. I promise.
Maybe you can. But not for me. You only regret them now because you know who I am.
Please, Nonso. Give me another chance. I'm begging you.
Adana, you failed the test. Not because you are ambitious, but because you look down on people.
She remained on her knees, crying softly. Nkechi, who had been standing quietly, cleared her throat.
Ma, I know I am not perfect, but I was never rude like Adana. I never insulted him. I never shouted at workers. I always tried to be respectful.
Nkechi, you were only respectful when people were watching. You remember the day Adana insulted me in the hallway?
Yes.
You defended me in front of staff. Everybody thought you were kind. But later, when we were alone, you showed your real self.
I didn't mean it that way.
You meant it exactly that way.
What you wanted showed your heart. You wanted advantage. You wanted position because you think you are smart. You wanted to win before you even knew the man.
Madame Margaret's eyes moved to Emeka. Emeka stepped forward.
Ma, if I may speak.
Go ahead.
Nkechi came to me several times with work excuses. But later, she started asking questions about your son.
Nkechi, I expected better from you.
I was only being careful.
No, you were trying to be clever. There is a difference. Open pride is bad, but fake humility can be worse. A proud person shows you who they are. A fake humble person hides behind a soft voice and a gentle smile.
Nkechi could not raise her head. Her soft voice had failed her. Her fake smile could not save her. Madame Margaret turned away from both women and faced Imani. Imani had been quiet all along. Her eyes were wet, not because she was afraid, but because everything had happened so fast.
Do not cry, my daughter. She even rejected my son because she was in love with the cleaner you all called poor. My daughter, you passed the test without knowing there was a test.
Ma, I did not do anything special. You did.
You loved Nonso when you thought he was a cleaner. You respected him when you thought he had nothing. You treated him with dignity when others ignored him.
Imani, you are the woman I choose.
I did not love you for money. I loved you because you made me feel safe. You respected me. You had peace around you.
That is why I love you too.
Then I bless you. May your love bring peace. May money never enter your home.
Thank you, Ma.
You're welcome, my dear. My son has made his choice.
Ma, please.
Go home, Adana, and learn how to treat people before life teaches you harder.
Madam, please, one more chance.
Adana, Nkechi, you may leave.
She did not know she was being watched. She did not know there was a careful soft test. She's lived a careful life the careful soft way she had always lived.
The next working day, the office was full of whispers.
I heard Madam's son will finally appear.
Maybe today.
By 10 o'clock, all staff were called to the conference room again. This time, Nonso did not stand by the wall with a cleaning cloth. He walked in beside Madame Margaret. He wore a neat suit, but his face was the same calm face the workers had seen every day. The same man who had mopped the floors, the same man who had carried buckets, the same man some of them had ignored.
Is that not the cleaner?
No, it cannot be.
Adana sat at the back, unable to raise her head. Nkechi sat quietly, staring at the table. Madame Margaret stood before everyone.
My son has been with you for some time, but many of you did not know. This is Nonso Williams, my only son.
The room broke into shocked whispers. Some workers covered their mouths. Some looked afraid. Some could not even look at him. The cleaner they had ignored was the billionaire's son. Nonso stepped forward.
I know some of you are shocked, but I came into this company as a cleaner for a reason. I wanted to see how people behave when they think nobody important is watching. I wanted to see how cleaners, drivers, interns, security men, and junior workers are treated. I saw kindness. I also saw pride and arrogance. I also saw respect. No worker in this company is invisible. No cleaner is beneath respect. No intern is a dustbin. No security man is less human than a manager. No job is useless. Every role matters here. If the cleaner does not clean, the office will smell. If the driver does not drive, meetings may fail. Everyone is at risk. If interns and junior workers do not assist, many departments will slow down. This company will change. Respect will no longer depend on title. From today, how we treat the lowest worker will matter as much as how we treat the highest manager. Nobody will be insulted because of their position. Nobody will be treated like dirt because they earn less. The salary of cleaners and junior staff will be reviewed. Their uniforms will be changed. They will have a better rest area. And any staff member who insults or humiliates a worker will face discipline.
Amani sat among the staff, watching Nonso with tears in her eyes. She was proud of him, not because he was rich, but because he had power and chose to use it well.
A few days later, Imani took Nonso to meet her mother.
Good afternoon, Ma. Nonso.
The one my daughter has been smiling about.
Mommy.
Imani, Nonso has a calm spirit.
Thank you, Ma. I appreciate that.
It is a blessing. You will go far.
I hope so. Thank you.
Take care of her. She has suffered with me. Even she lost her father when she was very young.
I promise I will, Ma.
Mrs. Ebere raised her hand and prayed for both of them.
Madame Margaret was happy when she heard about the visit.
My son, you did well.
I learned from you.
No. You learned something deeper. You learned leadership through humility.
At the office, things changed quickly. Workers became more careful with how they spoke to junior staff.
Pardon me.
No problem, ma'am.
Thank you for this.
You're welcome.
Sorry about that.
changed because they were afraid. Some changed because they were ashamed.
Adana lost the respect she thought she would gain. After the truth came out, people no longer looked at her as the future madam. They looked at her as the woman who had insulted the man she wanted to marry. Madam Margaret did not sack her immediately. Instead, she placed her under compulsory training on workplace respect, leadership, and proper conduct. Adana sat through the sessions with shame burning inside her. Her behavior with Emeka was also exposed. People knew she had not been looking for love. She had been chasing money and position. She could not face the whispers. After some weeks, she resigned. No one begged her to stay. Nkechi also lost Madam Margaret's trust. She still came to work. She still spoke softly. But people now knew that softness was not always honesty. Madam Margaret moved her away from sensitive duties. Emeka no longer entertained her unnecessary questions. Nkechi realized too late that fake humility had closed a door that honesty might have opened. Adana was ruined by pride. Nkechi was ruined by pretense.
Some weeks later,
Nonso planned a surprise
for Imani.
It was a small gathering, but it was beautiful. Madam Margaret was there. Imani's mother was there.
Imani thought they were attending a simple family dinner. She did not know Nonso had another plan.
At the right moment, Nonso stood up. Everyone became quiet. Imani, when I met you, I had a mop in my hand and a bucket beside me. Many people saw a cleaner. Some saw poverty. Some saw someone they could order around. But you saw a man. You respected me when you thought I had nothing. You gave me water when I was tired. You defended me when I was insulted. You did not fall in love with my money. You fell in love with my heart. Imani, will you marry me?
Yes. Yes, I will.
Nonso placed the ring on Imani's finger and hugged her gently.
Madam Margaret smiled with deep peace in her heart. Her son had chosen well.
The room erupted with joy. Madam Margaret wiped her eyes. Mrs. Ibra lifted her hands and thanked God.
Months later, Nonso and Imani got married. The wedding was beautiful and emotional.
It was not only about money or decoration. It was about joy. Imani, my daughter, on this day I welcome you with all my heart. You are now part of our family. You enter this family with a good heart. Never lose it.
I promise.
After marriage, Imani did not become proud.
Good morning, Mama Joy. Good morning, Imani. You look lovely today. Thank you. How are you? I am very well, thank you. She still greeted workers.
Good morning.
Morning, ma.
Hello. Careful with those files.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you.
Good morning. The hallway looks spotless today.
Thank you, madam. Good morning.
Those files look heavy. Let me help.
Thank you, ma.
Nonso also continued to lead the company with wisdom.
Thank you for the suggestions. Let's focus on the key metrics.
Together, he and Imani helped make the company better for everyone. They improved staff welfare. They listened more. They built a workplace where people were respected, not because of their salary, but because they were human beings. Madam Margaret watched them with joy.
mother sees what others do not see. A mother knows what others do not know. A mother.
Madame Margaret watched them with joy. She had wanted a wife for her son, but she had found more than that. She had found a daughter with peace in her heart.
And Nonso had learned something he would never forget.
True character is not shown by how a person treats rich people. It is shown by how they treat people they think cannot help them. Some people respect fine clothes, but they do not respect human beings. Some people respect titles, but they do not respect honest work. Nonso's cleaner uniform did not reduce who he was, it only revealed who others were. Imani saw a man and loved him. Adana saw a cleaner and insulted him. Nkechi saw a chance and tried to pretend. But in the end, truth stood up by itself. The woman with a good heart became family, while the women who chased position went home with shame.